Hello and welcome back to the Galactic Empire in Stellaris. We are in the middle of a war with the Combine of Vidranks. And I just noticed that my allies are over here bombing the hell out of this planet. I wish I had my assault legions handy, but they are not. So we just have to wait. I don't think my vassals actually have any troops to land. So have to wait for these guys to reappear, which will happen in a few days. I also ordered some new clones. I have to order some more because we have a bunch of planets evidently we're going to end up having to take, so it's probably a good idea. Everything in this system's been decimated, so we're gonna go hunt for more shipyards, and I think we're gonna head down here first. I should probably split the fleet really and send one in one direction and one in the other, but I'm worried about them pulling a fleet out of their butt somewhere. And then I was also considering what I wanted to do here, and I think what we're gonna do is have this fleet actually come down and destroy. There's a outpost here. If we destroy that outpost, I think that will be useful because it should permanently cede some territory to us and at least our vassal if that occurs. So are we merging? We are merging. Once these two ships form up, let's go. And as soon as our assault army is ready, we're going to send them back out because we need to get some invasions going. We lost one of our Titanic beasts, unfortunately.
All this firepower deserves a target.
But we'll get a new one. Should probably be destroying wormhole stations as we go, shouldn't I, really? They're just going to keep rebuilding them unless they catch all their ships. So let's just worry about the shipyards first. Because they are totally going to just do that. I think we are going to start destroying all of their mining stuff if they don't give up soon here too. Because we really do need to just kind of get these guys to settle down. Give in to the inevitable. Whether they like it or not. They've pretty much lost. Lando's not a man, he's a system. And this it is.
You just let me get there. I'll handle the rest. Course plotted.
I was gonna say, is there nothing here? There's barely anything here.
Situation log updated.
Comlink active. Comlink active. Comlink active.
I would have expected more. They have a spaceport here. I thought we'd already destroyed that spaceport.
Comlink active.
They must have rebuilt it. What is this? Science, research, don't really care. I will kill it all if I have to, but it's not a priority. A squadron there.
You just let me get there. I'll handle
Comlink
the rest.
active.
Course plotted.
I figured these two would probably be able to handle this, hopefully. Maybe. Where is this?
Comlink active.
All this firepower deserves a target.
Course plotted.
Did we destroy that fleet that quick? Oh, there's a fleet. What is that? Oh, it's a defense station.
Course plotted.
Situation log updated.
Comlink active. Comlink active.
Transport away. Plotted.
What is that? Oh, it's like a bajillion Whoa! Holy crap. Well, they were ready to invade something.
Situation log updated.
Not happening anymore.
Active.
All this firepower deserves
Comlink
a target.
Course plotted.
Comlink
Course plotted.
Alright, we got a thing for our science ship here. And you can actually do it. Amazing.
Comlink active.
Course plotted.
Comlink
It's a lot to manage. We have quite a few fights going on. So, what is this? Oh, you guys are facing off against them.
Comlink active.
All this firepower deserves a target.
And that's unfortunately going to ruin my support for my landing, isn't it?
Comlink active.
Transport away. Plotted.
Comlink
Course
active.
plotted. You just let me get there. I'll handle the rest.
So what did that do to the border over here?
Course
Situation
plotted.
Oh, we haven't actually destroyed the station yet.
You just let me get there. I'll handle the rest.
Comlink
Course
active.
plotted.
Alright, Fleet 1, have you completed your task? You have. This is a research station over there. What kind of course do we want to set here? Oh, Fleet 1's kind of got that under control. I think we're just going to go start bombarding their homeworld.
Comlink active.
All this firepower deserves a target.
See if we can get them to capitulate.
Active.
And Fleet 2... Why don't you go bomb whatever is next to their homeworld?
All this firepower deserves a
Comlink
target.
active.
Course plotted.
Comlink active.
Yay, we wins. Oh, but we didn't get the station destroyed in that before we won. That's unfortunate.
Comlink
Alright,
active.
Fleet 1, return to Coruscant. We have some reconfiguring to do here. I will do most of the maintenance
All this firepower
in between. What is
deserves a
that?
target.
Defense platform, okay. Fleet
Comlink
2, I would like to base you still out of Gemma.
All this firepower deserves a
And
target.
the third fleet will be setting course for now. We will just base them
All this
there.
firepower deserves a target. All this firepower deserves a target.
And where is my army? They will return here as well. Okay. So let's take a look at our new systems. And actually, let's get which one of these science ships. We have a lot of research to do down here. Probably more important research than what we're doing there, actually, because these guys are way more advanced. So, go here, go here. I don't remember where we had that really big battle, unfortunately. But that ought to keep you busy for a bit. I really wish we could have taken that out in that war. That's unfortunate that it ended exactly when it did. If it had been like 3 seconds later, that would have been a better outcome.
Incoming transmission. Incoming transmission.
Oh yeah, I wanted to add, modify this sector, Mako sector. You are all one big happy sector again. And what the heck, we'll add that because we're going to colonize that. And we can probably take down our frontier station now, I would imagine. But we'll let it be for now. Yeah, I really wish that they had waited just a few minutes longer. Very unfortunate. These guys can't close their border for a little bit, so we can get in here and scan. Well, that was a very successful war. We didn't even lose that many warships in it. I'm happy.
Debris analyzed.
And we're getting lots of science.
transmission.
When the science ship that's out on the border worlds is done, I'm going to have him come back and start helping with this too, because I think this is probably more useful than whatever it is he's doing at the moment. Let's order that other extra clone army I wanted. And actually, I put this even on my taskbar so I'd remember what planet. Let's order another Titanic beast. I don't think it's a bad idea to have a couple of them around.
Comlink active.
And what kind of world is this? This is a Savannah world. Alright, so how's the Empire looking right now? I wonder if they're going to get attacked because they got weakened so badly. We're looking good. How much of the galaxy is that? Like a sixth now, probably? We're way bigger than any of the other empires, which means we're going to... I hope there's no, like, mean fallen empire out there. Because we're going to be target number 1 if there is. I don't even know. We have the 1. Is there even another one? I haven't looked around. What are those ones called? Just so I know. It's... Okay, it starts with a W. Fallen, 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 fallen. Artist Conclave. Stagnant Ascendancy. Yeah, I don't see any other super fancy people. Are you guys still, like, cool with us? Yeah, they are. Alright. So I know that if you get to a certain power level, sometimes you trigger one of the fallen empires. I've never dealt with one. I'm a little scared. And we're getting to the position where we are clearly the most powerful empire. By a pretty good measure, too. I couldn't finish the colonization I was working on over here because there was a
Special project.
thing of some sort here. Alright, cool beans. And that means you can colonize now. Pause, please. Do that there. And the science ship needs to get to work on recovering some of this data that we have down here from all of our battles here. We can't do anything with that. Research the projects in the system. I think that's kind of a low priority one, but it gets us on the way out here. Try to go the opposite direction, so maybe we'll meet in the middle. Why did... What? Alright, good enough. Whatever. Alright, so what can we do with our empire now? I was actually thinking about incorporating these guys, but I think I'm going to actually leave them because they were useful in that war, and they'll probably be useful in my next war, and maybe after that we'll end up incorporating one of them. Probably these guys, because I think we're going to take out our friends up here in a little bit once we get our fleets reorganized. I built another observation post down here so we can raise up another... These are very useful. You get 0.5 influence for each one of these, so until they become vassals, that's very useful. And plus you get a colonized planet out of it when you incorporate them later, so it's kind of good no matter what. You return home. Not much construction needed at this time. So I think we'll leave those outposts there. Not really anything I need to do down here. Nothing up there. Add another sector, but just keep expanding out here. What is this? Another arid world? Let's get a second colony ship under construction here so they can come out here and deal with that. And we're just going to keep pushing the borders out. We need to get a science ship up here again when they're free and see what else is out here, because there's not a lot of room for peaceful expansion left. I'll look at our border. Went past. That's kind of funny. Or this little thing out here. Man, I am very irritated that we didn't get to destroy that outpost. If I had one more ship there, it would have worked too. It was a good plan. It just didn't happen.
Incoming transmission.
And actually, I want to base these guys somewhere else besides Coruscant, because it's confusing me getting my fleets built. I'll do it for now, because I have to rearrange the fleets anyway. And I should probably get to building a bunch of star bases. I'll do that in between episodes too. I'm going to order space stations everywhere that I can afford. Do we have anything to build on the surface? We can upgrade some energy stuff, although energy is not really a problem. Kind of nothing's that much of a problem at the moment. We got food, we got energy, we got everything we need. Life is pretty good in the Empire right now.
Course plotted.
So hopefully we will be able to get our cruiser research done at some point soon. I would like to do that before we go to war again. I think it would be a good thing to have before we went to war again. Well, we're really smushing their borders in. I feel like they shouldn't like that, but I guess they really only care about their planets. This guy's a weird man. Are you joining up with the task force? You are. So we didn't even lose that many ships. We ended up losing, like, I think 3 or 4 Benedictors and 1 or 2 carriers, and it wasn't that bad.
Construction complete.
The game starts getting a little bit choppier as you unveil more and more of the map. I'm sure it's fine when I'm not recording, but it's running at like 55 frames instead of 60.
Debris.
Can we threaten anybody into joining? Are you guys gonna want? You're still protectorates. That's gonna be our next real big war, I guess, against these guys again. Because I imagine we'll be able to get this done relatively quickly again. What is your relative power to us now? Inferior. They have not repaired their fleets. Pathetic. Yeah, we're kind of just sitting kind of pretty. Pathetic, inferior, pathetic, pathetic, pathetic. Aside from our friends, the Fallen Empire. Who went to war with whom? Oh, those little guys went to war. How cute. Feeling very imperial. That was well worth the effort. And we don't even have our Star Destroyers and stuff yet. By the time we have Star Destroyers, we're just gonna be fighting little, like,
Incoming.
hopefully I guess they'll be unifying into federations and stuff probably against us. Yeah, there is a federation over here of sorts, so suppose that will be happening. Probably divide this sector up once we get a couple more planets in it. I don't like them being quite as large as that. Alright, so I think this is actually going to be the end of today's episode. It's going to be a little bit shorter because we wrapped up that war rather successfully. Getting a lot of science done here. And next time we're going to be building up the fleet. Hopefully we'll be getting some of this research done. Yeah, we'll be getting some research done. I think if we have the option, let's actually just go the 2 months. Because if we have the option, I want to get the cruisers going before we start building up the fleet again. It would be very nice to have some cruisers. That would improve my life greatly if we had cruisers. And did our clones finish? That guy finished. Let's get him embarked and on his way. Oh my goodness.
Comlink active.
All this
Get him
firepower
on his
deserves
way.
a target.
And get the clones embarked
There
as
they
well.
are.
So I should probably build like another 10, 15 clones. Oh, I still have like armies occupying stuff too. I don't really
There they
want those
are.
there. I need to go on a building thing to get a bunch of
There they are.
defensive armies
There they
built.
are.
But
Comlink active.
All this firepower deserves a target.
I don't really like to use the offensive armies as garrisons, so. Why do they still have... Did I give them permission to leave these wormholes? I mean, I guess it's nice they're there, but...
Research complete.
Alright, can we do cruisers? Please, cruisers. We can't do cruisers. Lots of different kinds of stuff here, though. What is this? That would be useful. Shield hit points. Those are both good. 34 months, 21 months. I think ethics would be more useful because we're getting to be kind of a diverse empire. What is our demographics even looking like right now? Humans still... Oh, they're a minority now. 40... Well, not a minority, but a smaller majority. They're no longer the super majority. Those are undeveloped species. Wow. We got a lot of these Mecho-Nas guys. They have a lot of pretty populated planets, so that's probably why. Alright, so I'm going to end it here for today. When we come back, we will deal with rebuilding the fleet and possibly getting ready for this war. Just want to see here what will happen. We're going to end up in war with a lot of people. People are starting to try to, like... Okay, different combine. I was like, can those guys even join this war if I just went to war? I don't know. I mean, it wouldn't be a terrible time to go to war with them again, except that we're going to end up fighting on a lot of fronts, because I think it's these guys and these guys. Like, who would I... Like, those guys aren't really anything to worry about. I suppose these guys are moderately something to worry about, but... It'd be annoying to go to war and have to travel all over the place down there again, but I think what we'll probably do is build 3 fleets again and have 2 come down here and deal with this stuff and 1 come up here and swoop in. So I'm going to have to start planning for that, because that war is a little bit more complicated because we made some enemies and we're bringing people together to try to stop us, I guess. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time.